Hi, Uncle John here, and we're going to go ahead and finish up um, getting to Area Zero. Uh, I made a few changes to my recording setup that has everything synced up a whole lot better. Um, I think. My eyes are actually not fast enough to get sub-second differences on my screens, really, so... which is going to be way better than the multi-second differences that I was having on the previous setup. So we're going to go ahead and go down to here. I don't think they'll let us... Oh, they're not going to let us base jump here because it goes right into the water anyway. Oh, no. Let's us base jump. So... let's go ahead and catch this iron jugulus. Or at least attempt to. Gotcha, iron jugulus was caught. It's been added to the Pokédex and it can go to the boxes. So, in the chat of one of my premieres, someone thought that I should try and share some shiny hunting techniques. Well, the truth of the matter is that my shiny hunting technique is that I've just collected all the shinies that I have from all of my various playthroughs and put them all together into this so that I could have some shinies for the playthrough. Because I thought they would just be more appealing to Poke fans. So, sorry if that's boring. That's really just how I did it. Okay, here we are. Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it! Ready to see if those legends of treasure down here are for real? Hey, yeah, right. That's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place has been being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a particular energy. This energy can alter the function of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It's the same energy that allows Pokemon to terastalize. So this entire building's been terastalized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor simply implied something important about Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you've disabled all 4 locks, the gate to Lab Zero should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you'll be quickly confronted by the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. That sounds like a problem. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. You got me and Uncle John. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Ha. Well, that puts all my worries to rest. Okay, well, this is the only way that we get them, so. Open the gate to the Zero Lab? Yes. You decide to press the button and open? Hold it. Huh? Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Miraidon help? Yeah, if Miraidon were like how when we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. It ate all those Herba Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe you'll be able to find its family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Go on, Uncle John. Let Miraidon out. Huh? Alright, come on, Uncle John. Now that we've got Miraidon ready, it's time to open the gate. Family reunion, it's happening! Whoa, no way! Yeah. No, something's not right. Oh, what's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Miraidon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry a thing about any of that. Once we get you back to your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe-to-toe against that jerk. If, you know, you want to. Sorry, I guess that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think that other Miraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon that Professor warned us to watch out for? But didn't the Professor say that the dangerous Pokemon would come out from inside? You mean from the gate we just... What the... We're surrounded. And it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. There's no way we can handle this many. And don't tell me they're all future Pokemon. We've got a little disaster on our hands here. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Uncle John, let's do this together. Wow, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Ow, why are they coming at me? Uncle John, help me out here. Because you're weak to it. On my main playthrough, Iron Hands is one of the Pokemon that I use a lot. Yeah, the future must be terrifying. Oh no, they're running away! Yeah, and if those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait! Hold on, Nimona. Why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all of this? I hope the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd's been thinned out. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for that strong-looking one first. Double Intimidate on Jagillis. Ice Cream to the face, faints it. See, the power of friendship had us perfectly in sync. All thanks to our Titan hunting together. Still scared, huh? You worried you might have to face that other one of your kind, huh? Well then, let me take on some of this burden. These stragglers shouldn't be nothing. Me and Mabostif can take them. So Uncle John, you take your partner there and go take care of business. Got it. Yeah. Good to see you've got some faith in us at last. Mabostif can't wait to battle either. Miraidon, you really ruined my whole childhood, you know? But it's not like seeing you coward and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers if you can just use them. And you've got us too, so you don't even think of losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up and fight. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the Zero Lab. I'm not sure if we can actually leave. Okay, yeah, we can leave if we need to. But we're not going to. We are going to try and do this one and done. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. And here's Professor Turo. Or is it? Deactivating sleep mode. Hello, Uncle John. Thanks for coming. No, back to your ball. That one's far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Miraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there's something for which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Turo. What are you talking about? I am an artificial intelligence the Professor created and imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station 4. The incident. The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe that the Professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That's why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Uncle John, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab. I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. Any questions that can be addressed as we make our descent, follow me. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. Uncle John, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you have. Is there anything you wish to know? So what happened to the real Professor? As I explained to you before, the original Professor no longer exists. During the destructions of the resource station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original Professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is an AI, really? An AI is an artificial intelligence that has been created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The result of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present, but the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else that you wish to ask? What's this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point in the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it that you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations to the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. When they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Uncle John, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use your strength that you have gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. I appreciate your willingness to help. We've reached the lowest level. Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. To stop the time machine, you'll need to use the professor's idea, which has been embedded within the Violet Book. It was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book, of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Violet Book on the pedestal there, you will be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the time machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid that I'll become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They're built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe that you can prevail. Once you've readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet Book upon the pedestal. Okay. Let's do this. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Uncle John. AI Turo switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please, defeat me. At last. My last dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. AI Turo has initiated a battle. AI Turo sent out Iron Man. I don't know who you think you are. Okay, well, our waterfall's still super effective against it. Now this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses? Got an idea of them. Iron Hands. Swap in Grand Bull. Or Japanese Grand Bull. This is the power of the distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? Play rough, super effective. And its attack fell. Iron Head, super effective. Do you imagine that you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? Yes. Because you're kind of a gimp. Sorry, that was not very kind or nice to actual people who have physical disabilities, but yeah, Turo sent out Iron Jagulus. And Thorns. Bundle. Let's go ahead and do the Sub Strike against Iron Bundle. Okay, it's using Snowscape to set up snow. And we are using Charge to set up our discharge. It increases our special defense. We use a Snowscape again, but it doesn't do it any good. We discharge. And take it out. Iron Valiant. Let's go ahead and go back to Gyarados for Iron Valiant. Our flying will be super effective against its fighting type, and it's neutral against the fairy type. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid that the probability of you winning is 0. I don't know if you've been watching the same fight I have. The booster energy was used up. Quark drive. Super effective. The Iron Valiant has fainted. You defeated AI Turo. Impossible. Uncle John! What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my. Sorry you were alone so long, Arva. Dad? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on their way here? It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What was keeping... Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Professor Turo's IDs. Program initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI Turo disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initiated. You are not getting in my way. You're challenged by AI Turo. You're challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. Paradise Protection Protocol sent out Miraidon. Your Pokeballs are locked. You can't switch Pokemon. It's true, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? Now it's in battle mode. Miraidon's hat range. The opposing Miraidon turns into an electric field. Ours does nothing, because it's already there. It changed into its battle form. Let's go, Miraidon. You've got this. You will fail here within this golden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goal will be eliminated. Miraidon shook off the taunt. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Uncle John. I think we can survive one more hit. The data says I am the superior. Fall back and become the foundation upon which we rise. Miraidon toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad. Power Gym. You took that hit like a champ. You can do it. I know you can. Miraidon's attack grows sharply. Oh man, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey John, your Terra Orb's glowing. Uncle John, Miraidon, terrestrialize and finish this off. Okay, all of our stats just rose, and our speed. And we're going to Dragon Terra Blast it. The opposing Miraidon fainted. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. You did it. It's not going berserk anymore? How very astounding. To think that you had managed to defy even the original Professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give up and instead proved your worthiness. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging the future may await you, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves with pride. I thank you, Uncle John, and I thank all of you children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears that I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh, what does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you your freedom. The way that you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you sought strength and to better yourselves, throwing all you are into your battles. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way you never ceased to seek nor fight for a treasure all your own. The way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as all of you, free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I have made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamed of. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you? I am not going so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have a heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the Professor, so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, Miraidon, Uncle John. It's a little sad, but I'm afraid that this is goodbye. Dad! Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. How could you just go? Dad. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down. I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was a fake, but when it said my name, using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, It felt real, you know. And so I sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Yeah. I guess Meraiden is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Uncle John and Meraiden just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Uncle John. Yeah, that's my bud Uncle John for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now, Uncle John? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. I don't know if the microphone picked it up, but I just opened a package of food during that battle that I'm gonna eat while the credits run. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, Uncle John, not you two. Alright, fine, I guess we're doing this then. Okay, I'm going to leave this running with the credits, and I'm going to end the recording after it. Just in case I don't remember to come back in and talk, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let all your friends know if you thought that this has been a great adventure that you'd like to share with them. And y'all have a great day. Bye.
Colors in a brighter shade, needed to rise from the lowest place. There's silver lining that surrounds the gray. When I get lost, will it come back around? Things don't look up when you're going down. I know your arms, they are reaching out from somewhere beyond.
On second thought, this music sounds like it's a copyright strike waiting to happen, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, let everyone know, and take care.